Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to Goodtimes with Tobikun. I'm your host, Tobikun. Well, this is it, guys. This is episode number 50 of my series, and as well as it's Halloween, so how festive, how largely connected, huh? So, right now the kids are probably doing their Halloween trick or treating. The gates are closed, so you're not gonna be hearing any type of ring bells anytime soon. Any type of weird stuff going around, or any type of sounds other than myself here in the game watching you guys, you watching me. So with that being said, we're gonna actually go into a game that probably got scrutinized a lot. It wasn't the best game of its time for 2008, but we are gonna go ahead and go and try out McFarlane's The Prophecy. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot and see if there's any type of redeeming qualities that could keep this game away from being a bad game to maybe being a pretty good game. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with McFarlane's The Prophecy for PS2. Alright, so McFarlane's Evil Prophecy, and that's what I should have said at the beginning. Sorry guys, it's been a long day. So McFarlane's Evil Prophecy, the basic plot in this game is it does take place in the 19th century. The dead are rising from the graves and other chaos is happening all over the world. We're fearing the end of the world is coming. A book predicts that the eternal age of darkness on Earth is beginning. So they send forth a guy named Dr. Hans Jaeger. He's basically an archaeologist type guy. Basically summons three of the best monster hunters in the world to fight the evil creatures. Logan the pirate, Daphne the gunslinger, and Sudano, a mystic African warrior. Among the monsters are Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, the werewolf, the mummy, the sea creature, and the voodoo queen. So we basically get that nice little package, that nice, awesome little package of characters. But hopefully we get to see them, or at least get to some of those levels. But we'll see. This game was actually released in June 15, 2004. North America, and of course in Europe, October 15, 2004. Another older game. This could be considered a single player and a multiplayer. Unless you had the tap, which I had already had a chance to use the tap, then you could have the four players, of course. Wireless was never accessible on the PS2 unless you had like a wireless adapter for like Guitar Hero or other games that required it. So right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and fire up little PS2 and take on Farland's Evil Prophecy on the PS2. Alright, let's go ahead and fire up the PS2. Let's see what we're up against. It's made by Konami. This can't be that bad. Computer Entertainment Hawaii. Todd McFarlane Productions. McFarlane's Evil Prophecy. Well, it is from Todd McFarlane, the guy that makes the awesome Spawn figures and makes all this. In the late 19th century, Europe was in the midst of the crisis. Unexplained phenomena were being reported all across the continent. In the mountains, people attacked by wolves were driven mad and became savage beasts themselves. In the Atlantic, military vessels, merchant ships, and civilian boats all begun to mysteriously vanish. In parts of Germany, fear of the mysterious kidnappings and disappearances kept terrifying villagers trapped in their homes. Finally, when reports from northern Africa told of dead rising from the graves, many believed it to be the end of the world. The government of Europe tried to control the situation through the use of elite secret investigations units specifically created to deal with the unexpected phenomena. However, all of their best efforts ended in failure. Meanwhile, in the countryside of Germany, a man was watching this developing situation with great interest. His name was Dr. Hans Jaeger, a wealthy scientist whose research into electricity manipulation has made him prematurely figure into the academic community. To Hans, the bizarre bloodlines in the newspapers are all too familiar. It was many years earlier that Hans came to the possession of most particular book. The book was filled with bizarre verses of broken poetry telling of the fall of mankind on the eternal era of darkness. At the time, he dismissed the book as nothing more than an old collection of mythic poetry. But now, as the headline after headlines echoed the contents of the centuries-old king, even Hans could not deny that there's many from the book simply myths. It was a prophecy. What's more is that current events were to continue on the path outlined by the evil prophecy of the all of humanity would soon be doomed. Shaken by the prospect, Hans immediately called upon his various contacts in the government and tapped into the financial resources to assemble a team of monster hunters. 3 warriors were selected for their unique balance of skill and power. The first warrior was Logan Blackheart, a notorious pirate that recently lost his ship to one of the unexplained incidents in the Atlantic. Thirsty for revenge and longing to return to the sea, Logan agreed to cooperate with Hans in exchange for a new ship and a chance to finish his lost shipmates. Next, there was Delphine de Boros, a skilled marksman from the mountains of France. Her father and brother were among the first killed by the werewolf which hunted the mountain home. In exchange for revenge and money to support herself and her mother, Delphine agreed in this battle against evil. Finally, there was Sudano, a noble warrior and a shaman from the jungles of Africa. Not interested in money, Sudano agreed to fight simply to free his people from the curse of the evil Voodoo Queen and restore balance in the world. With the help of these 3 brave warriors, Hans swore to put an end to the evil prophecy once and for all. Oh man, what's going on here? Who are these people? Of course, how careless of me. Allow me to introduce you. This lovely young lady is Miss Delphine Thesaurus. And that is Mr. Sudano. Both of you, I'd like you to meet Mr. Logan Blackheart. That's not what I meant. What I want to know is, why am I in the same room with a little girl and a tourist? Huh? You're a rude one, aren't you? I'm a werewolf hunter, here at the request of Dr. Hans. I am also here at Dr. Jaeger's request. I have traveled many miles from Africa as a warrior to fight evil, and I am no tourist. Old man, I don't have time to play house with these 2. If we're done here, I'm leaving. I'll be back after I kill all the monsters. Logan, just listen for a minute. I selected both of them because they will be excellent partners. Well, you're the one with the gold, and so do whatever you want. But if they're coming along, I'll need to charge extra for babysitting and sightseeing. You should learn to shut your mouth, barbarian. Otherwise, you might get hurt. If I were you, I'd also watch my back. You never know when you might just end up with a bullet in your head. What the hell did you say? Now, this isn't the time or place for a fight. Save the anger for when you're fighting monsters. You need not worry. I do not fight pretty battles. What is our first mission? There are a great number of wolves and wolfmen near here. The leader of the werewolf will be our first target. But I believe that Delphine has more knowledge than I do concerning this topic. Unlike the minions, the werewolf can't be killed by normal means. Lucky for us, my family knows his only weakness. I'll send him to hell using my silver bullets. Well, it's a little early for that. First of all, let's warm up by killing all those cursed wolves. Just sit here and drink your tea, old man. We'll be back in no time. What are you talking about? I'm coming with you. What? You must be joking. Sorry, but an old man like you wouldn't just get in the way. In my country, we respect the wishes of our elders. But I will not allow a normal person to needlessly expose themselves to danger. There's no need to worry. I have the power of science on my side. Power of science? Ta-da! Electricity, to be precise. Whatever. Let's just get out of here already. I'm sick of all this talking. They figured some McFarlane game guys and they would hire some voice actors. Okay, let's put this vibration tactic. Alright. Oh, I see. I'm going to be the swashbuckler and just be my sidekicks. How about that? Let's see, what's this? I guess so we don't have to go through all that talking. Didn't already have data saved. Okay. Old man, what is this place? Some kind of an old graveyard? This is the epicenter of all this unusual activity being reported in the newspapers lately. These stone monuments are dedicated to an ancient band of wise men who, according to the legend, saved the world from darkness ages ago. According to the legend, they saved the world from darkness ages ago. I just read that. It is said that the forces of evil were sealed away by their power. To this day, there are people in these parts who tell stories of the four great sages, the wisest and the most powerful of the wise men. Legend has it that the four sages were able to gain mastery over each of the four cardinal elemental magics. However, their memory has faded with the flow of time. These days, there are but a few who know the story. These ancient statuses are now nothing more than symbols of good fortune said to watch over and protect travelers in the area. In any case, we haven't much time. There may be clues in Halden here that can help us to solve the puzzle of these strange incidents. Let's investigate, shall we? I feel something. These statues have great power. They're trying to tell us something. And it looks like there's something carved into the statue's base. Let's take a look. Guys. While the night is young. From this point, we'll be entering werewolf territory. Let's finish this off underneath quickly and get their leader. Silver bullets are the weakness, so when that time comes, I'll deliver the final blow. You just stay out of my way. I will avenge my father and brother. He's not going to escape. Alright. You talk big. Let's see what you can do. I guess this means we're eating barbecue wolf tonight, eh? Fine by me. I'm hungry. Let's move. Yeah, pirate That pirate sounds quite burly for a pirate. Road to Belvedere Mountains. Chinese music. Those. Hey, I'm not trying to throw grenades here. I was just trying to unleash the madness. What's going on here? These guys get unlimited grenades too. Okay. For some reason I'm not hearing any. Is this game the way it's intended to be? No sound? Well, didn't expect a soundless game. What? Get off me! What's this? The great Logan Blackheart needs help? If you're so great, help yourself. Those capability of dumping us decrease. Compatibility. Oh man, that means you're not going to get along in these next couple of rounds. There's no sound in this game. All I hear is background howls. Do you guys hear that? This is weird. Yeah. All I hear is wolves in the background. Choose one episode of my power. Power to strike down the forces of you. Warrior of Fire, step forward now and prove your worthiness. Show me a combo attack to demonstrate your skill. Is that good? Wow, it's pretty weird. The actual, like here's the background to it. As you say. What's this man say? Your mastery of this combo is insufficient return. Never mind. Let's move forward. It's just wasting the whole time. Not gonna appease no statue. Just keep going. Combo breaker. Alright guys. It's kinda lonely as is without music. do my combo breakers on everybody. What? Land a lot of drill grenades. You got a monster card. Nice. How do I play these monster cards? Should I do like Pokemon cards or what? Like treasure. Let's keep moving. What, you were following me the whole time for a monster card? Create wolf. Thanks for smacking my head. I am Rambozo the Clown. Alright. It's pretty quiet without no music. Got to make up my own music. Machine Gun Kelly. Oh man, no more guns. Yeah, I can take you guys without no guns. See, I can throw grenades, throw combos, still not get hurt. Oh yeah, I'll give you a punch. Got another monster card. Trying to shock me. I'll give you a shock. Yeah, just do some shadow boxing until I catch up to somebody. Man, you guys suck. Can't let the old pirate die. I'm a hero. You were the instigator the whole time. And a lot of wolves. All right. You guys just hear wolf sounds? I hear nothing. I must have a limited energy because I'm always awesome. Telling you, all I hear is the winter. Here's wind blowing in the background, literally. The monsters beyond this gate are very dangerous. I can't just let you pass. If you really want to get through, you must first prove your strength. If you can't kill all these monsters out here, then I'll consider opening the gate for you. Oh yes. So we gotta kill more monsters, because you don't believe in us? Alright, I'll wipe these creatures clean. Man. It's always lonely at the top when you're doing all the work. Sure, you're not doing much. Speak all pregnant. Okay. Combo killer. Alright. Man, a lot of undead around here. Okay. Wow, there's some actual background music now, all of a sudden. That was just ironic, wasn't it? Where was that music earlier when we needed it? Where are the effects? What is going on here? And all of a sudden, the Great Horde came out, trying to tear our heroes limb by limb. Oh, grenade trolls. Get away. I was about to get that magical treasure. You alls gotta get in the way. He's in the room to get in the way between the pirate and his treasure. Is that a chainsaw I see? Hail to the king, baby. Wow, such fun toys. It just lasts me for a second. Okay, are we wordy yet? No, I guess not. Where the Shockmaster comes up and destroys us all. It's getting out of here. Wow, we finally crossed, guys, and all that sweet music later. Time to eat some lead, guys. Flame on, flame on. He all loves the flaming wood. Give me the combo breaker. Up the hill we go. Wolf Brigade. The music's building up, we're getting somewhere. What am I, card capture sucker or something? Got all these cards and don't know what to do with them. Oh, look at this. This guy just slobber knocks everybody. It's like, yeah. Is there no end to you guys? No cheap shots. Chosen one, accept my power to strike down and confine the forces of evil. Warrior light, step down. Wow. Come on, guys. Help me out here, guys. Well, have you changed your mind? We trade all your MP for my extraordinary information. Yeah. Just so you know, super bullets won't work against the werewolf you're hunting. Normal silver bullets will do the trick. This bastard seems to be different. What did he kill him? Our bullets made from moonshine. It's a rare metal said to be buried somewhere in these caverns. Where can we find this moonshine? That's where you're in luck. I just happen to have a map your mark with its location. It's so generous I want to give you that you have it. In any case, this place is getting too dangerous or dull for me, so I'm taking my leave. Looking somewhere interesting to the actual background. Something. Has to be the cavern down here. Let's learn the whereabouts of the moon shadow. Wait, let's get in there. Okay, I don't find this moon shadow, guys. No, it's not gonna go any longer. It's been quite a drifting game. Doesn't help there's no background music, kid, school voices. Everybody taking a break while I'm doing work. What's that deal? Just take a lesson. The Lex Luthor design for Mortal Kombat does the exact same punch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? Well, especially that part, but 1, 2, 3. I think you picked this up from Daffy Duck's fighting style. Another monster guard. Enemies gain attacks. Or who will actually survive this, or just stand around like fools. Yeah, he's terrible at using it, actually. Save your skin again, Professor. Oh, in the bottom the other way. You suck. That's it. Bam, we died. Alright. It's as far as McFarlane's Evil Prophecy goes. And I'm gonna tell you guys, as much as I want to defend this game, give it props. Not this time. So let's start off from the top. What saved this game really was the storyline and the introduction. The graphic style, the comic book style, the way the monsters came at you. It's like it brought you in and invites you to say, hey, this game's gonna be awesome, it's gonna have some potential. It's gonna be pretty cool. So you're getting into it, you see all these graphics, the monsters like Dracula, Frankenstein, and Incubus. You see all types of creatures, man. It looks cool, right? So the characters are cool, they get introduced. Man, I was expecting maybe a nice voiceover to introduce all that reading, but sadly no voiceover. It's just kind of like a lot of reading, which is fine. I don't mind reading, which is cool as long as it builds up to something better. But as you get to play the actual action, controls aren't hard. The controls aren't that bad. It's just monotonous. After a while, it's kind of like, okay, man, it's gotta be something cooler, something different. As you get to the later part of the stages, you get these riddles to unlock more power, more strength, which I can't do because trying to do the combo they teach you and it's not good enough. Send you back. So, as far as everything else, well, it wasn't really that great, to be honest. You'd figure with a top name like, person like McFarlane, they would put some effort into his game and make it like a really awesome game. And make it as awesome as the League of Gentlemen, or, even in this case, between most B movies, I would say Monster Squad actually beat this game. And Monster Squad is still an awesome movie, but if you were to put them head to head, Monster Squad would own them in 2 seconds. So let's do it. Graphics were pretty nice. They were pretty clear. They were pretty clean. Graphics do get a 9. The music just kind of sneaks in and sneaks out when it wants to. So you just kind of like either in the middle of background noises and wolf howlings, or when you know you're getting close to finishing a stage, or you're about to like lose all your power and energy between all those characters, then the music starts getting more intense. It gets more intense. So the music gets like a 6. I love composed music, but it's just that it wasn't continuous like the game should. Even the special effects, the punches, you would need to hear at least some punches, some reactions of some hurt, basic little basic trademarks of getting into a fight or getting into a battle with wolves just wasn't there either. So it's a 3, man, sadly. I'm gonna say also, the overall that they tried to do with this game, they had so much potential, so much they could have done. I'm sure this game would have done a lot better. But hey, I guess the critics were right on this one. It was rated one of the worst games of 2008, but tried to defend it, man. It was Todd McFarlane, the guy that creates all the sweet Spawn characters, the Batman. Creates a lot of little characters here and there. He didn't create Batman, but you know what I'm getting as far as for quality and sculpting and graphics and stuff of that nature. So overall, as far as this game in general, as far as McFarlane's evil prophecy, I would not really want to recommend it. I just wanted to try it out, see if I could defend it, but yeah, I couldn't do it, man. So this was my review on McFarlane's Evil Prophecy for the PS2. Alright, so once again, guys, thank you all for joining me, trying to save this one game from its inevitable style, but sadly it just wasn't the type this time around, tried to save it. Yeah. But regardless, guys, hope you join me in the next episode. Trust me, it's gonna be a lot more better. It was still cool to just mess around with it. It's a cool game to poke at. Yeah, just stay away from McFarlane's Evil Prophecy, like I said before. But for now, guys, enjoy your Halloween. You guys are taking out the kids to trick or treat. Be careful, inspect those candies. If they want any type of problems, gotta be careful. Even though you might know the neighborhood like the back of your palm, always check those sweets, man, because sometimes they might not be what they expect to be, or they might have something that shouldn't be there. But with all that being said, until next time, guys, I'll catch you all on the flip side. Charlie.